Hello, Las Vegas, and welcome to the fastest growing part of professional rodeo. We talk about breakaway roping. And this afternoon, we have the opportunity to watch the 15 best in the world chase that gold buckle. But you know, the video you just watched, it talked about the beginning. And that beginning is special because it has come from there to a place no one believed or dreamed about, except a few. You know, from 3 years ago, 30-plus rodeos, this year, 300-plus, to prize money of more than $2 million. It was just an idea, a dream, a thought. Could it ever happen? Would it ever happen? It took a lot of people. It took an amazing partnership between the PRCA, the WPRA, but it also took some individuals who through the years have believed, have driven, have worked, and the determination has been amazing. They are part of the ones who have put the slats under this. They're the ones who built that stack, and they're the ones that have helped make today happen. We're going to call them pioneers. We're going to call them very special ladies who dreamed and believed and worked to make it happen. Today, we meet two of rodeo's greatest pioneers. And in so doing, we talk about two ladies who had that dream, had that desire, had the work ethic to never quit. And ladies and gentlemen, together, they represent more than 25 gold buckles. Together, they have been, they have won, and they have earned. And they're a long way from through. We meet the pride of Stephenville, Texas, the one and only Miss J.J. Hampton. And that amazing lady with her, from not only a roper to a teacher, to someone who has built, believed, gathered the gold, and believed it would all happen. Join us as we welcome from Abilene, Texas, Miss Larry Diga. Two partners and two pioneers. Thank you, ladies.
Well, they are pioneers, but then there is a next generation. A generation that wants to win a gold buckle. But you know, as a duel in the desert in Las Vegas, it talks about the Breakaway National Finals Rodeo. A cowgirl that grew up in Virginia. Well, with a dream and a hope of a world champion, she moved to Texas. She started making the best caliber of horses to go up and down the road. This year, with phenomenal wins in Reno, she set records across the country. In fact, she is the first lady to ever exceed $100,000 in a single season. In a chase to a gold buckle, would you make a warm welcome to the #1 lady, Martha Angeloni. From the past to the present, they are superstars that we are going to be watching at the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway, presented by Teton Ridge. You know, folks, as Americans, we share a lot of great freedoms. But one of the greatest freedoms that we share is the freedom of prayer. And they may take prayer out of school and a lot of public places, but I'm mighty proud to tell you that we're not taking it out of the rodeo arena. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, as we come to you today, we just pause mindful. Thank you for the many blessings that you bestowed upon us. Lord, as we gather in this arena today, we just ask that you place your guardian angels around it. Watch over each one of these contestants. Watch over the livestock that they compete on. Lord, we ask that you be with the men and women and nations abroad that fight for our freedoms that we share as Americans. We ask that you bring them home safe and soon. Lord, we pray for our first responders. We ask that you ride in that passenger seat. Bring them home safe to their families. But most off, I want to thank you for the greatest gift of all, your son, Jesus Christ. His name I pray. Amen.
Amen. And ladies and gentlemen, that word freedom we sometimes overuse. We sometimes even abuse. Today we don't. We welcome to the arena a very simple flag of red, white, and blue. To a cowboy's way of life, it's special. To an American's way of life, it has a special meaning. This afternoon, we recognize what it has done for us in the word freedom. And today, proudly as Americans, we invite you to open your hearts, your voices, become the choir for the greatest song the world's ever known. Today, to bring us our vocal accompaniment from a former Miss Rodeo, Canada. We say hello and welcome to Miss Alicia Erickson and this, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ah, beautiful job. How does it feel to be an American on a great afternoon? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon it's all about the ladies. It's all about a chance at the greatest cowgirls you'll ever find. What do you say we take a moment to meet the top 15 of the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway presented by Teton Ridge. We start them off with a young lady from Iowa, Louisiana. She has, of course, this year earned the title of the Resistol Rookie of the Year, and what a year she has had. Please welcome Miss Josie Connor.
Let's go to the next cowgirl with the number 14 back number. She's making her first appearance to the National Finals Breakaway roping. She's the year-end champion of the Badlands Circuit with wins like Sisters, Oregonburg, South Dakota. Would you make a warm welcome to Samantha Fulton Miller, South Dakota?
We've moved to the lady now with the number 13 back number. She comes here for the first time. The Montana Circuit Finals average champion this year. A welcome to Belgrade, Montana's Katie Williams.
Some say that she's won 17 world titles, some say 18, but she's the lady with the gold buckles. She's from Stephenville, Texas. She is bad to the bone, J.J. Hampton.
That lady has fun every day. Folks, as we move to our next contestant, she makes her home in Kansas, Council Grove. She's making her first time appearance right here. Comes from a family with a ranch and a rodeo in background. She continues it this afternoon. Say hello and welcome to Miss Bo Peterson.
Let's go to back number 10 and her second appearance to the Breakaway National Finals. She won the Range Days Rodeo in Rapid City. In 2021, she finished the world in the number 8 position from Kingston, Oklahoma, by way of Louisiana, Cheyenne Guillory.
We are going to move now to Spearfish, South Dakota. Yes, sir. Her team is in the house, and as we do it, this is the lady that set the arena record this year at Kennewick, Washington, with a 2.2. As I say, she makes her home from Spearfish, South Dakota. First-time qualifier, Miss Ricky Ingesser.
The next cowgirl last year left Las Vegas with $25,000 in her pocket. Her second appearance to the Breakaway National Finals with back number 8 from Volberg, Montana, Joey Williams.
A young lady from a roping, rodeoing family. She makes her home in Gatesville, Texas. She makes her first appearance here. This young lady, well, she won events like Puyallup, Washington. I watched her win $50,000 when she was but 16 years old. This afternoon, she is chasing gold. Say hello and welcome to Miss Jordy Edens.
Well, a cowgirl that originally from Canada, making her third consecutive appearance to the National Finals Breakaway. She won a Salinas for the second time this year. She's a reserve world champion in 2021. Now home in Stephenville, Texas. Back number 6, Shelby Beaujolais.
Well, this lady has the distinction of being the only member of the WPRA who has qualified to the Wrangler National Finals twice, and now twice to the National Finals Breakaway. She is a cowgirl, a barrel racer, a roper. She has done some amazing things. And this lady from Carmine, Texas, say hello and welcome to Taylor Hanchy.
Well, the world better look out because Alva, Oklahoma, in a second National Finals Breakaway roper who won the average in 2021. She has that amazing horse monster back and a smile is on her face. But you better look out because the doors are about to swing open for back number 4, Taylor Munsell.
Well, folks, what do you say? Here is the lady that has stacked up a host of gold buckles. She's won every major rodeo in the country. This is a lady that started her life believing in one thing, and that was to be a cowgirl and a roper. She comes from a family in Texas that her dad was the one who inspired and put the teaching. A brother that she roped with and against, and a lady who has taught breakaway roping around the world. She has indeed inspired youngsters to chase that title. We can call her LD. I'm proud to call her a friend. This is Larry Diga.
Well, with her third appearance to the National Finals Breakaway, she's a 3-time world champion breakaway roper. This year won Rodeo Houston at a tune of over $53,000. She comes in the number 2 position in the world from Fowler, Colorado, Aaron Johnson.
And then there was but one. For she comes here with the number one back number. She comes here with that $100,000 plus. But she comes here with the courage to show you how to do it. She left her home in Virginia, her and her sister. They packed up and said, I'm going west. I'm going to where the buckles are gold and the race is on. She has done exactly that. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one back number at this year's Wrangler National Finals Breakaway, the one and only Martha Angeloni.
It is all about the gold, and we're talking about over $250,000, $250,000 going to be paid out right here at Michael Gahn South Point Casino and Hotel. And I am excited for the day that we're going to see 5 rounds of competition.
We're going to do exactly that. And, you know, with that, every round, we're talking about an $5,000 plus payoff to make it all happen. An opportunity for the goal for lots of cash that's going to happen over the next 10 rounds.
Well, it is exciting, and it is action-packed round of competition that we are going to be watching here. The best cowgirls in the world. But I'm going to ask you, Las Vegas, are you ready for the Wrangler National Finals of Breakaway Roping presented by Teton Ridge? Let's fly the banner of Teton Ridge as our presenting partner in the Breakaway National Finals Rodeo.
And of course, proudly the banner of the WPRA, the Women's Professional Rodeo Association. They're our sanctioning body here this afternoon, and thankful for the ladies and what they do.
Well, I'm going to take you back 1 year ago to right here in Las Vegas, the first round of competition. The cowgirl Jackie Crawford turned in a time of a 1.9. Let's go back and see history.
It is indeed quick, fast this afternoon. We're going to see 5 rounds, and we're going to have the opportunities to even break that one. And the lady that's going to start us, we've met her, we've talked about her, Josie Connor. I've literally watched her grow up. She is from Iowa, Louisiana. She is riding a great horse called Dutch right here. Former tie-down rope horse. Her father, of course, the great Jade Connor. Take a swing. Is Jimmy Adams our official flag man this afternoon? So that is going to make that lady double tough to round 2. Going to be in no time to start us here today.
Well, let me tell you something. That rookie cowgirl is going to show, though, in the rounds that she is going to be dangerous in the future. Let's go to the lady from Miller, South Dakota, the champion at Sisters Oregonburg, South Dakota. This lady I'm talking about, Samantha Fulton, is getting back in the box. Amazing horsepower. Sambo's, she's riding. Oh, no. Man, oh, man. 2 up, 2 down. It's got to be a clean bell collar catch. That's the only thing that will work in the competition. We have a judge over on the far side that will be watching for that. And you watch it back on the replay brought to you by the WPRA. This afternoon, it is not going to fit for her.
Well, we're going to get them started right about now. First-time qualifier right here, Katie Williams. Belgrade, Montana is where she calls home. Now, she now lives in Weatherford, Texas. Goes to college at Weatherford. Great horse called Scandal. 7-year-old. Horse is not very big, about 13.2. But let me tell you what, stands in that corner and watch. This lady got the money in Deadwood at the days of 76. Won the rodeo at Liberty Hill, Texas. Split them up and a host of others. And trying to draw first blood right here. And this, the Wrangler National Finals Breakaway, sets them back in that corner, said, got it, do it. That's what I'm talking about. About a 2.9 for Katie. Gets us on the board, and that sets the pace to run at.
Well, that is the one thing that you want to do is get the first one under your belt. But get ready. It is the cowgirl from Stephenville, Texas. She's bad to the bone. J.J. Hampton is the cowgirl and an 18-time world champion. As she gets set this year, her husband Ricky drove this amazing horse all the way to Hermiston, Oregon, and back home the next day just to get Kaysen to the junior rodeo. She's got fans across the world that are cheering this lady on. That purple hat is what you've grown to love. And that calf is going to take a duck and a dive here this afternoon, and it is going to be a no time in round number 1 for the world champion talent.
It'll make her dangerous coming to round 2, but right now, let's move to Council Grove, Kansas. Bo Peterson, first-time qualifier, comes in here number 11 in the world. The horse is Missy. Lady got the money in Caldwell, Idaho this year. Split the win in Walla Walla and Burwell. Now, trying to get a start right here, Bo. Family Ranches. Sets them up. Going to be a 3.1. Gives Bo what she came for, and that is that first one, a time in the books.
So let's go to Kingston, Oklahoma by way of Louisiana. Lost her father just a year ago, and one of the goals that he had for her was to graduate college and be successful in roping. She accomplished both of those goals last year, and now to her second appearance to the Breakaway National Finals. Cheyenne Guillory, the cowgirl, looky here. 3.4 on the run. 3 and 4 is right now going to set her in the number 3 position in the goal round. Remember, the goal rounds that we are watching here this afternoon, big money on the line here in competition.
5,000 plus, but this lady, Team 9, how about the Engesser team? They're in the house. Ricky Engesser, Spearfish, South Dakota. Now, third-time qualifier here. Great horse called Rolo that she's going to back in that box. He's blind in his left eye, but she's watching out of that right eye. She won the rodeo in Greeley. Going to be tough luck for the lady here this afternoon in no time. Don't worry. 4 more shots at him to make it count.
Let's go to Volberg, Montana. Anybody here from Montana here this afternoon? Oh, yeah. Wave those flags. It's Joey Williams, Volberg, Montana lady getting ready to go. College National Finals champion, 4 trips that she has made to that. Her second qualification to the Breakaway National Finals rodeo. Great family, in fact. They've been on the ranch and family since 1895. They're in Hardin County, South Dakota. This is a cowgirl. Yeah. Oh, no. 1.9, but I got some bad news. +10 and a broken barrier. You know, they have a saying in rodeo, if you never break a barrier, you're never going for first, and that lady's after that number 1 spot every time she nods her head.
Came nodding and swinging, that's what it takes. Let's go to a young lady who can do that. She's number 7 in the world. Gainesville, Texas, Jordy Edens. Now, this lady, well, a first-time qualifier, but she has been doing this for a while. Her dad, of course, a former Wrangler National Finals team roper, backs that horse Judy into the corner of the box. Get him set, Jordy. She won the Tour finale in Puyallup, Washington this year. Was a 2-8 there in the final round. That would work here this afternoon. Jordy, hammer-cocked. Yes, sir. Bell Collar catch it to a 3 flat to get her underway here in the first round.
Well, as you take a look at the leaderboard, that 3 flat is going to move her to the number 2 position in the goal round. Katie Williams is still holding the top spot at a 2.9. Let's go to the cowgirl, originally from Canada, now Stephenville, Texas, Shelby Mosley. Backs in the box 2020 WPRA Rookie of the Year. The horse she's riding on his back, the 2021 Neutrina Horse of the Year. Whoa, boy, look at this. There's a new sheriff in town, 2.6 on the run. She told Joe Beaver that there was one thing, she had no pressure on her now. She was just going to come out and go after every go around and see where the cards have fallen. And let me tell you, they're falling in the right place here at the South Point.
They didn't fall. She stacked them up. She does that. The next lady can do it as well. She comes here number 5 in the world. Taylor Hanchy, Carmine, Texas. This lady, well, a 2-time qualifier here in the barrel racing, 2 times in the breakaway roping, a graduate of Texas A&M University. She won the rodeo over the 4th of July in Cody, Wyoming. Boy, great job. Taylor had to make about 3 moves right there as that old calf ducked and dived. She took all the adjustments, got in behind the 4 flat. It's going to keep her solid in the race.
What an amazing story this next cowgirl has. Taylor Munzel, Alva, Oklahoma. The horse that she rides is Monster. The 16-year-old bay gelding that was out last year. Here's a horse she only paid $200 for. Now, I would say worth $1 million. Taylor Munzel, Alva, Oklahoma, her second breakaway national finals. Yo-ho! Look out, look out. 2.3 and the new leader in round number 1 of competition.
Great run, Taylor. Puts her to the top of the leaderboard, but don't write the checks yet. That lady riding in, well, we've talked about her a lot this afternoon, as we should. She is, of course, a world champion about 8 times. Larry D. Guy, Abilene, Texas. The horse she's on today, I think, is Rex. Rex is that 16-year-old gelding. She slides him in the corner. This lady is one of them all, won Red Bluff this year. Won Abilene, Texas. Got the money in Cleburne, Texas. And this, nods her heads, Larry D. Wow. Folks, she says rope like a girl. They ought to say rope like Larry D. How about a 3.3 for the lady to get us started?
Well, when you see that Palomino horse come in the arena, you probably know the cowgirl from Fowler, Colorado. 3-time world champion Erin Johnson is about to back in the box. She comes in to the finals in the number 2 position in the world, standing $72,000 won on the year. A Rodeo Houston champion, an amazing cowgirl, getting ready to watch a mom of 3 amazing kids. Here we go. She ropes them sharp here this afternoon. 2.8 on the run. 2 and 8 for the cowgirl. That's in the number 3 position, and that is getting a check right now.
Well, and as we move the lady wearing the number 1 back number, and she's not just wearing it, she earned it. A 3-time qualifier here. This is the lady that won more than $100,000 this year. First ever San Antonio breakaway. She won the money right there. I talk about Martha Angeloni. Slides them in, and as she does so, trying to outrun. Right now, fast time, round 1. Martha checks it, says do it. Oh! Happens to all. So the champ this afternoon, it is going to be a no time. TC, we said it would be fast. We said it would be quick. And the ladies are exactly that this afternoon.
Boy, they are. Let's fly the banner of Teton Ridge in our championship lap here at the Cowgirl Hall of Fame. We bring on the banner, and the champion of the first go-around is the lady by the name of Taylor Munzel, is going to have the first fast time in the round. as we will bring her right from the back here for her first victory lap here in round number 1. Make a little noise to your champion here in round number 1 of competition. That is Taylor Munsell.
Taylor making her other appearance right here. And let me tell you, that lady is set and ready. Taylor Munsell started her career back as a team roper, changed it off to breakaway roping, and she had to have some shoulder work. And today, I would say she's proved she has got it done, and she has a 2.3. We're going to get an opportunity right here to hear from Taylor, as I believe our one and only Tom Glaus is joined on the arena floor by the president of the WPRA, Miss Jimmy Monroe. There's our first buckle presentation in a go-around here this afternoon. How about it? For the lady from Oklahoma, Taylor Munsell draws first blood right here. And we'll have an opportunity now to hear from Taylor as I see Jordan Hollabaugh. They're close.
For those of you who don't know, Taylor Munsell just said she called it. I'm going to say that it's not Gunsel Munsell, it's more like Money Munsell. Yeah. So what did it feel like right there? You were on your good horse Monster. You made a heck of a run. Talk me through it.
That calf took a step left on me, and I took one more swing than I initially planned on taking. But the run felt outstanding. My horse felt great. He deserves this as much as I do, and I'm really glad that he gets to be here this year.
Well, I'm glad you're back on him. Congratulations. Great run.
Thank you.
Well, you give her amazing horseback, and she's ready to roll. That was round number 1 of competition. And so, again, we're broadcasting live on the Wrangler Network, but we want to say thanks to some of our great partners as we take a look at our screen. Thanks to folks at Purina. In fact, we're going to bring on the banner of the Purina. It is what we feed here at the Breakaway National Finals Rodeo. Feed greatness and the banner of the PRCA.
And of course, we get ready for round 2. We think about last year in round 2. The competition was tough. It took a 2.1 to win it. There were 3 ladies that were a part of it. Jackie Crawford, of course, Larry D. Guy, and Shelby Bojo. As we do it, let's look back at last year's round 2.
Amazing cowgirls, and it's time for round number 2. Let's do it. Katie Williams, Helena, Montana lady, getting ready to back in that box. Here's a college national finalist getting ready to go here. We watched the talent. In fact, I said she was her father, a college national finals all-around titleist and a tie-down champion. Helena, Montana, Katie Williams is getting ready. The mother of 2. Oh, yes. She is going to answer the call here. She was a 2.9 in round number 1. How about a 3 flat on the run? She said, talk about an average payout. It pays a little over $13,000, and she is going to be a total of a 5.9 on 2 head.
All right, issues the call on 2, but here's a lady, well, didn't have the luck she wanted in round 1. Makes her double tough right here. Talking about the legendary Stephenville, Texas, J.J. Hampton gets upset. The 18-time champ of the world. Here's the lady. One Omaha, one so many. She is indeed bad to the bone. J.J. Folks would not take the drop. So as it does so, going to be no time for J.J., but it will make, as we say, 3 rounds to roll. It makes her tough and all.
Well, as we go to Council Grove, Kansas Lady Bo Peterson is the cowgirl getting ready to go. Puyallup, Washington, she finished second there at a tune of over $12,000. Kansas Lady, 2019, she was a goat-tied college national finals champion, but breakaway roping has proved to be her game in 2022. I like this. How about a 3 flat? Oh, but I don't like that. They are saying broken barrier here, plus 10. So a 3 flat now to a 13 flat. That's going to give her a 16-1 on 2. But the good news is she does have 2 down on the books.
The good news, exactly. You got to keep them roped, and she has. All right, to the lady that came here, number 10 in the world, Kingston, Oklahoma, by way of Louisiana. Great athlete. Played college softball before she turned back to roping. Cheyenne Guillory. She had great luck this year. 1 Rapid City, 1 Wolf Point. Sits in here on a horse called Hawk. The great run right here. Cheyenne was 3-4 in round 1. Comes back right here. Very consistent, a 3-5 to round 2. And that gives Cheyenne a 6-9 on a pair. Puts her to second in that average early on.
Well, she's number 2 in the goal round, number 2 in the average. Not a bad place to be. Let's go to Spearfish, South Dakota, the cowgirl that's got the fans in the house. Here's an all-star high school standout basketball player, Ricky Angesser. Here's the lady that averaged 14 points a game when she played basketball, a volleyball star too. And now she shows she deserves to be here. 3.6 on the run, 3 and 6. That's going to put her in the number 3 position. That made the yellow shirt fans happy right there.
Yeah. They came to cheer. All right. Folks, we're going to go the lady who started the day number 8 in the world. Montana cowgirl, her second trip here. Joy Williams slides them in. This is a horse baby. Quick shot. How about you, Montana? For Joy this afternoon. Well, that puts her in right here with a 2.3. Makes her the number 1 run here in round 2. So she serves notice, came to get the money.
Last year it was a 2.4 to win a goal round here. Jordy Edens, Gatesville, Texas, 3 flat in the first round of competition. A young lady making her first appearance here at the Breakaway National Finals. You talked about that win at Puyallup. That secured her spot into Las Vegas. She's watched her dad compete here. Now she carries on a tradition. Her mother, amazing cowgirl. Let's watch this. Yes, that is going to be good here. 2.7 on the run. That is going to give her a total, though, of a 5.7. She leads the average. That is the cowgirl that I have picked to win that average title, and she is well on her way.
She is indeed. And here is a lady right here that's a threat to do it all. Shelby Beaujolais is the lady who slides in. This is her 3rd trip right here to the National Finals Breakaway. Lives down in Stephenville, originally from the great country of Canada. College rodeo at Ranger College, 2021, the reserve champ of the world. This, what rodeo Salinas, not once, but twice. Sets up for Shelby. How about this, folks? A 2.2. That not only makes the fastest run, but it puts her to 4.8 on a pair. She said she came here free and swinging. I would say she did. Nice run.
So many people have asked the question, is she a barrel raiser? She's a breakaway roper? No, she's an all-around talent. Taylor Hanchey, Carmine, Texas, graduate of Texas A&M University, the Aggie Cowgirl. Oh, man. It is going to be a no time here, not a bell collar catch for the lady from Carmine, Texas. She's made it through adversity before. She'll do it again.
You bet. The lady who got the money in round one, a 2.3 for Taylor Munsell. And as she slides in, the Alva, Oklahoma lady, well, a monster. That amazing horse that spent a lot of money on, that couple of $100, huh?
Yeah, she won this round a year ago. She was 2.4. Now the lead's a 2.2.
Well, doesn't scare our lady. Taylor. Yeah. Oh, what'd you say about a 2.2? Yeah. Taylor Munsell, the 2.2, puts her top of the leaderboard. It also puts her the top of the leaderboard in the average with a 4.5 on a pair.
Boy, I bet you there's some girls that would like to take that horse out from under her now.
I might give 250. Yeah.
So let's go to the original Larry D. Guy, Abilene, Texas. 3.3 in round number one. Here's a horse that come from Jade Connor, the amazing Rex that she is riding. Oh, yeah. 2.6 on the run, but a broken barrier, plus 10, a 12 and 6. That's going to give a total of a 15 and 9. As you watch it back on the replay, they're going to take you right to that start. Watch it right there. You see that yellow pigtail drop down, and a 10-second penalty is going to take a go around away from her.
But LD's one of the ones who coined that phrase. If you're not breaking a few barriers, you're probably not winning. So let's move right here to a lady who has done lots of winning. From Fowler, Colorado. This, of course, the three-time champ of the world, Erin Johnson. Oh, that beautiful horse that she's riding, Chico, was, formerly was one of the horses of the year in our voting right here. Mountain State Circuit finalist. And this afternoon, going to be a 2.7. Goes with a 2.8 in round one. And puts Erin in there solid at a 5.5 on a pair. Right here as we come down to this for round one.
Well, thanks to Piranha Productions giving us up-to-date stats of where we stand as we go to Martha Angeloni. Stephenville, Texas lady, the #1 cowgirl in the world, coming in here to Las Vegas. The lady that has made a name for herself, and a gold buckle is what she has on her mind. You take her out in the first round, that means it's go-arounds that she's after. She's after that #1 check every time. That 5,000 in her pocket would be good. Here she is. Hey, we're going to stack them up deep here in round number two. How about 2.2 on the run?
Wow. Folks, it just gets a little quicker, a little tougher each and every time. Round two. Well, as we put 3 2.2s to our leaderboard, Taylor Munsell, Shelby Bochely, and Martha Angeloni, you just watched. As we do it, well, the final gunner, Josie Connor, Iowa, Louisiana, sits in here, says, got it, do it. There's the lady and a great horse named Dutch to make it work, and guess what? We just added another 2.2 right there to that leader.
Oh, man, that is a 4-way split for the #1. But there's one cowgirl that can break it all up. That is Miller, South Dakota lady, Samantha Fulton. Her Holland partner inside of that to top spot. Let's see now if she can join them or beat them. Yeah, looky here. Oh, looky here.
Oh.
She said, I'll break it all up now. I want one of those go-around buckles by myself. How about a 2 flat on the run?
Ah, that's that story. What do you do with a 2-2? You show them a 2 flat right there.
Now, keep in mind, the Betty Gail Cooper Award goes over all 10 rounds of competition. It is the fastest run out of the 10 rounds of competition that will win a bracelet and a $1,000 bonus. But we talk about round number 2 of competition.
As we do it, we look to the partners, the flags that do it. Teton Ridge, our partners that help present it right here. And, of course, Justin Boots. Since 1872, they have been bringing you the best in footwear, headquartered and built. Justin, right here as we do so. And how about a 2 flat run right here? Samantha Fulton joins us in the arena. And this lady, what a run. How about it, Las Vegas? 2 flat. Yeah.
Oh,
Samantha,
come on. Las Vegas, make a little noise for the cowgirl with the victory lap.
As we do it, we're going to gather the horse, and we're going to have our dignitaries, Miss Jimmy Monroe there, of course, the president of WPRA, Tom Glaus, our CEO of the Professional Rodeo, and the lady we just watched make that 2 run, Samantha Fulton. Great job. She gets the buckle. We get to watch.
That's right, and we say thanks to the folks at Wrangler Jeans and Shirts and the Wrangler Network as we bring on Jordan Hollaball, going to talk to our winner of round number 2.
Okay, you can take a deep breath now. So I'm here with Samantha Fulton. Great run. What an electric round. There's 4 2-2s. You're the last gunner. What's going through your head before you back in the box?
I just wanted to see my start and go for it.
So what's the start like back there? I mean, I know these calves are a little stronger today. They're a little far out in front of you. So what's it like?
I felt like you could just go right behind them. Like as long as they went, like you're going hard.
One thing I love about these two, her traveling partner, Taylor Munsell, and her went all year long, and they always said when one wins, they both win. So what's it like back there with Taylor?
That's pretty special that we both got that and started off good.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job, girl.
Great job. Gets us started in round 2, so as we do so, we will look to round 3, and of course, again, an opportunity to thank some of the people who will help make it happen. That, of course, our friends at Community Coffee.
So we go to the big screen and a word from some of our great partners.
And folks, the people who want to strive to be the best coffee company in the world, Community Coffee, they will help bring us round 3. And it goes proudly again with this partnership of the Women's Professional Rodeo Association, the WPRA.
Well, I'm going to take you back to last year in round number 3 of competition. Jackie Crawford, Larry D. Guy, and Shelby Mosley were at 2.1. Take a look at those runs. So it is time for round number 3 of competition. Community Coffee. Here's Bo Peterson, Council Grove, Kansas Lady. Oh, and you see that front leg inside that loop for the cowgirl. It is going to be a no time. She was 16-1 in the average coming in, and that is not what she needed. As you watch it back on the WPRA replay, that leg gets in there and going to be a no time in round number 3.
I will move to the Lady Cheyenne Guillory right here. Came in 10th in the world, Kingston, Oklahoma, by way of Louisiana. This, the horse's Hulk. Likes him because he really stuck still in that corner. She got the money in Rapid City, and Wolf Point going to get some here. Great shot, a 2.5 for Cheyenne. Puts her with 3 in the books and puts her right now the first lady to do so, the average 9.4 on 3.
Spearfish, South Dakota, back number 9, and those fans are ready for the lady, Ricky Engesser. She won the rodeo in Greeley, Colorado on her young horse. It was just 6 years old. His first rodeo out, and she took home the big check there. That winning streak continues. Look at this, 2.3 on the run.
Came to play, came to win. All right, here from Ricky. We're going to move to Montana. As we get them set, Joey Williams backs in the corner. Joey, 2 in the books. How about 3 in the books right here? And a 2.4. So Joey with 1 broken barrier, but 3 in, 3 on the totals, and 3 to that average right here for the lady.
So 16-6 for her and a total on 3. Gatesville, Texas, the young gun, Jordy Edens, Belfouche, South Dakota, Texas Circuit Finals. I watch her win around there. She's 5-7 on a pair coming in. That amazing horse, Judy, that she's aboard of the 13-year-old mare. Hi, Bobcat. Anna Wood, the breeding on this amazing horse. Oh, no. This one is going to slip away for the cowgirl and going to be a no time.
But there's 10 of these, so it all will come back to go. How about a lady who said, I'm coming here free and ready to roll, and she is doing exactly that. Shelby Mosley is the lady who slides in. Hey, that great horse, Ona, that she is on right here. 2021, that was the horse of the year. A former reserve champion in this very event. Won Rodeo Salinas, not once, but twice. The rodeo split it in Burwell. Was 1.9 in Gladewater, Texas. Shelby, have a shot. How about a 2.2 for the lady? Matches round number 2. And Shelby goes to the top of the leaderboard in the average. TC, pretty special. 7 flat on 3 head for that lady.
Well, she leads the round. She leads the average as we go to Carmine, Texas, Taylor Hanchy. We talked about a lady that has made it through adversity before. 2015, she lost her home to a fire. She has continued on to be a great all-around talent. Oh, no. That calf is going to take a step off to the left. That rope is going to come back off, and it is going to be a no time. Folks, you can pick her chin up off of her chest. She'll be back in round number 4. I can promise you that.
Well, to a lady who's had a great start today, a 2-3, a 2-2. Taylor Munsell slides in, Alva, Oklahoma. Her and her 16-year-old horse, she calls the Monster. Slides him in. It was a lady that won the rodeo in Scottsdale. Got the Southeastern over in Montgomery, Alabama. Sets right here. Great position here as she begins round 3. This. Tyler says, got him. Quick start, quick shot. Going to be a 2.9 for Taylor Munsell. She has been steady and solid here all morning. That 2.9, well, moves Taylor into second position in the average right now to 7.4 on 3 head.
Larry D. Guy, Abilene, Texas. 15-9. Oh, Brad Narducci on those tunes. He's got the good stuff. Let's watch this cowgirl right here. Abilene, Texas. She's my hero. Let's watch her win or go around here. She puts Rex in that corner, this amazing horse. She rode this horse in all but 4 rodeos this year to qualify her. Following the Breakaway National Finals, she's going to have a reconstruction surgery on that arm, or that shoulder. But right now, she's going to win here today. 2.3 on the run, 2 and 3. That is going to give her a total of an 18-2 on a 3 head. Right now, she's 5th in the average, 3rd in the go round.
The beautiful Palomino horse slides that way, called Chico. Carries the lady that quietly has come in here with the number 2 position. 3 times the champ of the world from Fowler, Colorado. The lady that won Rodeo Houston this year. Won Sheridan, Wyoming. The year-end Mountain Circuit Finals champ. Her husband, David, of course, a great tie-down roper, and Aaron Cox, the hammer. She has been a 2.8 and a 2.7. So solid to her runs here today. Said calf standing, looking square, got him. Yes, that is why they call her champ right there. Aaron Johnson very quietly, calmly sticks it on him at a 2.8. That gives that lady 8.3 on 3 right here when we talk about the average.
The number 1 cowgirl in the world standings with over $100,000 a one. She got her a check in the last go around. Martha Angeloni, Stephenville, Texas is the lady. We watched her at the WPRA World Final. She could tie down rope also. And round number 3 of competition is not going to pan out as she had planned. Folks, she is one of the winningest cowgirls in the world. Don't let her leave out the back of that arena without a little something.
As we move them back to my friend and young lady we've literally watched grow up, Josie Connor, Iowa, Louisiana. Gets them set in the corner. Josie, 2-2 in round 2. Serving notice here to make it work. This year's Resistol Rookie of the Year. Josie has been a champion at every level, was the junior WPRA champ. Sets him there, and her and Dutch make it fit for a 3.3 for Josie.
So she is now 5-5 on two head. And that's going to move us back to Miller, South Dakota, the lady that showed off in the last go-around. She got the Montana Silversmith and the Teton Ridge victory lap. Samantha Fulton, can she do it again? Miller, South Dakota, San Antonio, Texas. She won over $12,000 there. She is a force to reckon with. 2.1 on the run. She is 4-1 on two here this afternoon, but she is number one in the go-round. She could have back-to-back go-round wins.
And back-to-back $5,000 plus. As we do it, let's go to this lady, Katie Williams, Helena, Montana. First-time qualifier here, now makes her home in Weatherford, Texas. A 2.9, a 3 flat. Scandal is the horse she rides. She got the money in Deadwood, South Dakota at the days of 76. This Scandal and her gather up in a 2.8. Solid here in 3 rounds. Puts her at an 8.7 on 3 and solid in the average.
Okay, this next cowgirl has us on the edge of her seats. When's she gonna break out? Let's talk about the bad to the bone, J.J. Hampton, Stephenville, Texas. I feel like she is about to crack open a new fast time here. Her amazing son, Caden, and the backpack buddies. There you go, that's the J.J. Hampton. She's tuned in now, 3.3 on the run, 3 and 3. That's going to put a curtain now on round number 3 of competition. Thanks to Community Coffee for bringing it to us here this afternoon. Let's bring on the banners of Teton Ridge for our victory lap here and Smarty.
All right, friends, it's Smarty, folks. If you want to ride, you want to rope, you rope with Smarty. Thanks much to the great team helping to make it happen right here. Picking up a course, our round winner, Samantha Fulton's 2.1. Las Vegas, what a run, what a lady, and what an afternoon she is having. How about it for Samantha Fulton right here? Got a smile on her face. I don't blame her. $5,000 plus. Richard for the go-round.
Well, she has become very familiar with being in this spot. Now her second go-around win as we bring out Tom Glaus, the CEO of the PRCA, the great folks with the Community Coffee, I believe, joining us, along with our president of the WPRA, Jimmy Monroe, and our champion here this afternoon of competition in round number 3. And now we're going to call on Wrangler Networks, Jordan Hollabaugh, to visit again with our cowgirl.
Well, if you wanted to talk to me so bad, you could have just called me. So rumor has it in the back that you weren't going to ride Sambo here. I won't say name any names, but what changed your opinion on that?
I wouldn't say I wasn't going to ride him, but it was a hard choice between him and my sorrel horse because the sorrel's been so good, but it just didn't feel right to not ride Sambo today.
Well, you've had so much success on that horse in and out of the jackpots, the rodeos, and it just looks like you're so consistent right here. You nailed the barrier right there. So what was it like, you know, back to back? Like, can you even breathe right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting again right now, but, you know, it's pretty fun.
Well, you made a great run. Congratulations. Round 3 winner, Samantha Fulton.
Thank you, Jordan. Samantha, great job. She is stacking them up here this afternoon. And folks, right now, a look and listen to our screen and something special about our champ today.
And she has got the fans here in Las Vegas. As we look at our competition here, let's talk about, we've got 3 rounds that are in the books. Take a look at the average. That's going to come into the factor here. Not only we only got 3 rounds, but when you talk about cowgirls that are still alive in that average, take a look. Shelby Mosley, not just alive, but she is 7 flat on the 3 head.
Great start for Shelby, but right behind her, Taylor Munsell, and boy, she is really roping great. 7-4 on 3 head. And then the champ, Erin Johnson, 3-time world champion. Have you noticed, TC, how just quietly she has gone about taking care of those first 3 rounds?
Well, she is a businesswoman. You can't count out, though, Katie Williams, Cheyenne Guillory, Joey Williams, and Larry D. Guy are all in there. There are 7 cowgirls that right now have 3 calves under their belt, and they are in that average in a great position.
And that average is going to pay $13,800 to somebody, and it'll pay down through 8 places. So there's a lot of money up for grabs right here as we get set for rounds 4 and 5.
Well, round 4 and 5 of competition is excited, and the fans here in Las Vegas are excited to be here as we go down the stairs with Jordan Hollabaugh. She is with our WPRA Resistol Rookie of the Year Breakaway Roper, Josie Connor.
So I am honored to be standing here with the Rookie of the Year, Josie Connor, which she's not really a rookie because she's been roping since she was like 10 with us. So, Josie, what's it like for you to get this title this year?
You know, it's such an honor. Just to be here is an honor, and to represent the rookies it's a really big thing.
Well, and one thing I want to say is I was talking to her dad back there, and he's a huge critical player in your roping, and he said that when you had to sit down this summer, you broke your ankle, and when you had to sit down and you didn't get to compete, that really lit a fire in you. So tell me a little bit about that.
It really did, and it didn't help that Clay Smith got to, he won somewhere in his walking boots, so I got to watch, and then I was dropping in the world standings every week, but when they passed me in the rookie, I was like, we got to go, and so we left, and here we are.
Well, I think you made a great run. You have 2 amazing horses, so tell me a little bit about your horsepower and the strategy that goes behind that.
Horsepower is everything. It's where all the confidence comes from, and Dutch has been great for me, and I hope we start to hit the barrier and keep making good runs.
Well, you've definitely showed a lot of confidence this year. Congratulations, Josie.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Jordan, and what an amazing cowgirl, the first in history to be the Rookie of the Year and qualify to the national finals of the Breakaway roping. What an amazing talent she is.
What a great young lady she is, and I'll tell you what, she's been a champion at every level and continues to do so. She is one of those that represent the future of this great sport.
Well, she is that, and we couldn't do it without great partners as we take a look at the big screen and a word from some of those great sponsors. Well, as we bring on the banners here of a Montana Silversmith, they are crafting the gold and silver legend. Montana Silversmith, be sure to take your picture with the world's largest buckle right here at the South Point.
And of course, from the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, our partner here today, along with the WPRA. Folks, as we get set for round number 4, we think about last year, what happened right there. What happened was the very fastest run of the entire National Finals Breakaway last year. It was a 1-7 from Joey Williams. Let's take a look back at last year. On to this year in round number 4, we start them from Spearfish, South Dakota. Ricky and Gasser is the lady that checks in. The first time qualifier, 2 qualified times so far. Oh, does not drop down over the nose. Gonna mean a no time for Ricky here in round 4.
Not what she wanted on the Teton Ridge time clock, as we are going to move now to the cowgirl that you said was the fastest run the last year at the National Finals Breakaway. That is Joey Williams getting ready to go. 1.7 last year in this go-around for the Montana lady. This amazing horse baby, 11 years old, that she's aboard here. The cowgirl, the youngest of 3. Sons Landon, Carson, daughter Shay, cheering her on. Volberg, Montana cowgirl. Hey, she said, give me another go-around win in round number 4, 2.1.
Whoa. Montana's in the house, yeah. All right.
Wow, she is 18-7 on 4, and the first to put herself on the board in that position.
All right, to Jordy Edens, here we go, Gatesville, Texas. First time qualifier, but this young lady's roped all of her life. We said earlier her dad, a former regular national finals qualifier, the team roping. The horse is Judy. She won the tour finale in Puyallup, Washington with a final round there of a 2.8. The top money winner over the 4th of July. Not the way Jordy had it figured or drawn up. It's going to be a no time for her, but we'll make her dangerous coming to round 5.
She is going to be that. So let's go to Shelby Beaujolais, Stephenville, Texas lady. Here's one of the cowgirls that's in the lead in the average with a 7 flat. Last year's runner-up to the World Championship. Her 3rd appearance at the Breakaway National Finals, a 2-time Salinas champion. Burwell, Nebraska, Gladewater, Texas, Big Spring. She said, I want you to write me the big check for over $13,000. 3.2 on the run. That is going to give her a total of a 10-2 on 4 head, and she is still the number 1 in the average.
She is indeed. All right, to go around right now. Well, the time to beat, but what we're after is this lady, Taylor Hanchy. Taylor, not thinking about that average, but thinking about these go-arounds. The lady from Carmine, Texas, came here 5th in the world. A graduate of Texas A&M University. A former WPRA Resistol Rookie of the Year in the barrel racing. She's been twice to the barrel racing finals. She is, of course, twice here. Sends up. Folks, a 2.2, but a broken barrier to go with it makes it a 12.2 for Taylor here this morning.
Okay. This year in Mount Pleasant, Texas, they held their very first pro rodeo, and this lady was the very first champion at a 1.8. We talked about that amazing horse that she is aboard, Monster. Now, she is already in a good position at a 7.4 in the average. Went to school, Northwestern Oklahoma State University. She bragged on that program and what it meant to her. Right now, as you look at that overall, a 10-2, Joey Williams at an 18-7. Taylor Munsell right now is still 7.4. She has a shot at it. Thanks to Purina Feeds for bringing us our average leaderboard here. Come on, let's get our hands up, clapping to the beat of the music here. Let's make it feel like Las Vegas. This lady likes to party. It's time to get her another go-round win. Taylor Munsell, the cowgirl. Looky here. 2.4. She kicks it into gear here. How about a total of a 9.8? And she's the new leader in the average at number 2 in the go-round.
The lady came to rope right here today and has done that, but this lady always comes to rope. We talk about LD, Larry D. Guy. We talked about some of their beginnings and their colleges. This lady, of course, went to Howard College for a year and then turned it from there to Texas Tech University where she graduated. Get your guns up. She's put her education into the science of gymnastics and, of course, roping. She talks about rope like a girl. I still say you got to rope like Larry D. Sets him in the corner. This lady has helped train some of the best horses in rodeo. And that includes, well, to the man with more gold buckles than any, Trevor Brazil. She's his go-to lady. LD sticks it on him at a 3.5. And in so doing, well, moves her to the number 4 position in that average, as she is 21-7 on 4.
Let's go to Fowler, Colorado. Aaron Johnson, ready to show out. Her son Denton, her daughters Evan and Annie. Wow. This lady has won so many great championships, but she's a 3-time world champion. She's 8-3 on 3 head coming into the competition. And she is Miss Consistency here today, 2.9 on the run. She is whittling away at it 11.2 on a 4 head of competition. She is number 3 in the average, and she's number 3 in the goal round.
Well, let's go to the lady that we've talked about so much, Martha Angeloni. She deserves it. She comes here number 1 in the world, winning more than 100,000. This year, a big win in Reno. Won the average there on the Great Horse Legend. In so doing, she won about 6,000 plus in the silver spurs to go with it. Martha Angeloni. Yeah. A 2.4. Serves them up for Martha. Puts her right now, well, splitting second and third in the goal round.
Watch this back on the replay. Watch her bring it around that side right there, just like she knows what she's doing, and she does. Let's go to rookie. Resist All Rookie of the Year. You met her just a moment ago. Josie Connor, Iowa, Louisiana. She wants to make that Teton Ridge victory lap. It's time for her to do it right here. 2.3 on the run, 2 and 3. That is number 2 in the round.
All right, so Josie serves notice that, hey, don't forget about me. I'm coming for some of that money. So this lady, Samantha Fulton, gets set. She's been 2 flat, 2-1 in the last 2 grounds. First time qualifier here from Miller, South Dakota. This, a graduate of the Black Hills State University. Husband Cole here to cheer her on. And she, well, Sisters Oregon this year. Qualified, won it the first initial time they offered the breakaway roping. She did that with a 2.7. Samantha, calf ready and set. All about, again, that start, that barrier we've talked about. You get there a little quick, it's that 10 seconds. You sit too long, you get outrun. Samantha says, got it. Big loop, make it work, yes. 3 flat for Samantha. That, the last 3 rounds, this lady has been honed in.
Held to Montana and a cowgirl that is still alive well in that average. That's Katie Williams. Her and her husband both qualified to the Montana Circuit Finals this year. I like this horse. The name, Drop It Like It's Hot. Oh, yeah. 7-year-old bay. Katie Williams aboard her first appearance here to Las Vegas. It's time to see her win a go-around. She's good in the average. I want to see her get a big check. Thanks to Smarty, one of our great partners, the most realistic practice. Rope Smart with Smarty. She's going to take him another jump down, and that may be a smart move at a 3.6 on the run. That is going to give her a total of a 12-3 on 4, and right now she is 4th in that average.
That lady has been solid all 4 rounds. And this lady, well, she is ready to get fired up. She did that last round with a 3-3. J.J. Hampton. She is that bad to the bone. Recognized and honored in her hometown at Tarleton as a part of the Rodeo Walk of Fame. This, a member of the Texas Rodeo Cowboy Hall of Fame. And, of course, from her university at Tarleton, also there. JJ, 18 gold buckles for this lady. This won the rodeo in Omaha this year. Come on, JJ. Yeah. We said she is bad to the bone. How about a 2.3 for JJ? Puts her split in second and third right here. Nice run.
Oh, now that's going to make Kaysen happy, I bet, right there. Okay. Let's go to Council Grove, Kansas. Bo Peterson. 3-1, 13 flat, 16-1 on a pair. She's going to be a 2.3 on the run, 2 and 3. Going to give her a total of an 18-4. She is splitting the number 2 spot. There's a 3-way split with that 2 and 3.
The lady again can clean it all up, change it up. Kingston, Oklahoma. Originally from the great state of Louisiana. Cheyenne Guillory checks it in. She got the money this year in Rapid City to start the year. Wolf Point, Montana. Was second on the grass in Pendleton. This, last year, 2021, won more money than anyone else over the 4th of July. Cheyenne cocks that hammer. Has 3 in the book. Now we got 4 in the book right here. And how about this? How about a 2 flat for the lady? Oh, Kingston, Oklahoma. That is going to change her into the number 1 position in the go-around right here for Cheyenne as we do it. The 2 flat will also put her number 4 position in the average with 4 gathered.
Well, that is going to put a close on the Montana Silversmith round number 4 of competition. Let's bring on the banner of Teton Ridge for the victory lap here. And thanks to Resistol, the best all around, the lady that finishes off the round, Cheyenne Guillory, is going to make that victory lap here in Las Vegas and get her shot at that Montana Silversmith buckle. Come on, Las Vegas. Let her know that you're proud of the cowgirl here today. The lady originally from Louisiana, now calling home in Kingston, Oklahoma. Cheyenne Guillory going to be the winner of round number 4 of competition. So we say thanks to folks at Wrangler. Long live Cowboys and Cowgirls. Be sure to tell your family and friends to tune in on the Wrangler Network, where you can watch the National Finals of Breakaway presented by Teton Ridge. And joining us, the CEO of the PRCA, Tom Glaus, along with Miss Jimmy Monroe, to present her along with that Justin Boot certificate and that beautiful Montana Silversmith belt buckle. And now it's time to talk with Jordan Hollabaugh and our winner of round number 4.
I'm here with Cheyenne Guillory, one of my dear friends. I got to travel with you a little bit this summer. Talk about, you're roping consistent all day long. You're on a different horse. So tell me what your decision was to get on that horse here at the NFR.
I haven't had him very long, and I've just gotten to take him to jackpots, but he's pretty easy, and it started off not great. Not, perfect on the first 2, but you just keep trying to knock him down.
Well, you rope consistent all day, and you nailed the barrier, and we're right there. So what's going through your head when you get out that good?
Just take your throw. Yeah.
You going to give Cody this buckle?
No.
Congratulations, Cheyenne Guillory, your 4th go-round champion.
Thank you, Jordan, and thanks very much to Cheyenne Guillory, and thanks to our friends of the Wrangler Network, helping to bring us, the ladies, the great Wrangler National Finals, Breakaway roping.
Boy, it's exciting as we take a look at the big screen and a word from some of those partners that make it happen.
Good luck indeed. Somebody's going to win that coveted award right there for the fast time over 10.
Well, that means it is time for round number 5 of competition, and we bring on the banner, the official jeans and shirts of Pro Rodeo Wrangler. Long live Cowboys, the naming rights of the national finals and the WPRA, the oldest sanctioned body in rodeo, all governed by women, the ladies of the WPRA. There are 7 ladies that are still alive in that average.
Indeed they are. And last year when we got to this round, well, it took a 2.4 to win it. That was done by Taylor Munsell. What do you say? Let's take a look back at a year ago.
Well, the lady a year ago was Taylor Munsell, but now it's time for Jordy Edens, Gatesville, Texas. It is time for her to shine in Las Vegas. I'm cheering for her. Come on, it's round number 5. Las Vegas, are you ready for round number 5 of competition? Let's turn the heat up for the cowgirl, Jordy Edens, Gatesville, Texas. It's time to her to shine, and here it is. You bet I knew she was going to show up and show out. 2.2 on the run. She is going to be a total of a 7.9 on 3 head. But now she sets a pace in round number 5.
She does indeed. You talk about showing up and showing out. This next lady has done exactly that. 4 qualt, 2.6, 2.2, 2.2, and a 3.2. Shelby Beaujolais gets us set. Came here 6th in the world, the 3-time qualifier. Originally from Canada. Now makes her home in Stephenville, Texas. 2021 was the reserve champ of the world. Former horse of the year, Ona. Aha. How about this, folks? A 2.2. That gives Shelby 5 caught. It puts her 12.4 on 5 head. Come on, tell that lady, great roping.
Oh, the Canadian Cowgirls showing out here this afternoon. Big thanks to Nancy Dornkamp and Allison Campbell, our timers here, taking care of all of that. And also Quentin Campbell. We back in the corner and getting ready for Taylor Hanchey, Carmine, Texas. I'm ready to see this lady get her a go around here. Great horsepower. She's got a pair of amazing horses. Pam and Catman, the 2 horses that she rides. I believe this is her mare. Pam, 19-year-old. She talked about how veteran horses are key. Well, and today it is not going to work out. Going to be a no time for the Cowgirl. Also want to recognize Eva Chadwick taking care of crunching all the numbers upstairs for us. Big thanks to her for her hard work.
Indeed there is. Thank you, Miss Chadwick, and all of our great partners right here. Quinn Campbell, he's handling our arena usher, and as we do it, boy, you talk about a lady that's had a morning, Taylor Munsell. She has 4 in the books. And Taylor, Alva, Oklahoma, where she calls home these days. This rides the former Horse of the Year in the Prairie Circuit. Says, do it. Yes, sir. How about Oklahoma? This lady just puts a 2-flat run to go. With 4 others, it moves her. Oh, gonna be a no time. No time. Our field judge, Jimmy Adams, checks it over. Says it will not work. It is going to be a no time for Taylor. Come on, pay her off a little bit. Get her chin up off of her right there. Yeah. It's going to work.
Let's go to Abilene, Texas, and Larry D. Guy. Here's a cowgirl that is in the National Cowgirl Hall of Fame and very deserving of that. You talked about the Rope Like the Girl campaign and the pioneer that this lady has been. She's trained some of the greatest ropers in the world, the ambassador. And she is doing what she is known for, just whittling away. 2.6. That is going to give her a total of a 24-3 on 5. As there were 7 girls that coming into this round that were still alive in the average. We just watched one of those go out. A 24-3 is now number 2 in the average.
As we do it, let's move to a lady who is in that spot. She has 4 caught. Fowler, Colorado's Aaron Johnson, and that beautiful yellow horse backs him right in the corner. Aaron, 3-time champ of the world. Folks. What would have been a 2-2 is going to be a 12-2 with a broken barrier. However, it does give Erin that 5 caught. It puts her, well, solid at least in the average with a 23-4 on 5 head.
So many studying this cowgirl right here of Stephenville, Texas. Martha Angeloni, back number 1. Her sister won an all-around gold buckle this year in Waco, Texas at the WPRA World Finals. She has her eye on her own gold buckle. They would be the first sisters to win gold buckles in the state of Virginia. Martha Angeloni, 2-2 in round number 2. Round number 4, she was a 2-4. I'm ready to see her get one right here. Just like that. No. Plus 10, 12-3 with the penalty. Just think, though, there are still 5 more rounds for her to get a check to add to over that $100,000.
There is indeed, and 5,000 plus a go around. To this young lady, she has been whittling the last 3 rounds. Josie Connor, Iowa, Louisiana. The Resistol Rookie of the Year. I've watched her literally grow up. She has done it in the rodeo arena. And this, a great horse called Dutch. She qualified here for her first time winning one of the last rodeos of the year in Cumberland, Maryland. Ajos shows you why she is the Rookie of the Year. That 2.6 moves Josie right here. Solid in the round. And it will put her, well, at 10-4 on forehead.
2 rounds of competition. This lady has taken home the Montana Silversmith round 2 and round 3. Samantha Fulton Miller, South Dakota. The champion at Sisters, Oregon. Badlands Circuit Final. She finished second the average there. Oh no. There is a front leg in this catch, and it is going to be a no time.
All right, but again, tomorrow 5 more rounds. We hope you're going to be with us. We'll start again at 2 o'clock, so I hope you're going to make your way here. This lady is Miss Katie Williams, Belgrade, Montana. And now goes to college at Weatherford, right there with the great coach Johnny Emmons. She was the Montana Circuit Finals average champ this year. That horse, Scandal, not very big, but a lot of heart. She won Deadwood, Liberty Hill, and how about this? A 2.4 for Katie. 2.4, and that moves her with 5 colt. It puts her at 14-7 and serves notice that, hey, I'm in the race.
She is in the race, and this next cowgirl's in a race for a go round. J.J. Hampton, Stephenville, Texas. You hear the music. What amazing family. Ricky, her son, Kaysen. That young man raised over $23,000 for Backpack Buddies. And a great roper himself, her nephew, the amazing Marty Yates. They are all cheering on this cowgirl, J.J. Hampton, Stephenville, Texas. She's won Reno. She was the very first Houston champion. She drew Justify, the Speed Demon 3.2. I'm just going to say J.J. Hampton is back, and I'm glad to see that here in Las Vegas. That is going to give her in the number 6 position in the go-around.
As we move from Texas, well, we'll move to a first-time qualifier from Council Grove, Kansas. Bo Peterson checks it in, and Bo has steadily been moving these last 2 rounds. Said, go it, do. Reach in, and for Bo, a 2.7 moves her here into the go-around. Moves her with her hands on part of the money here in go-around number 5.
Well, she got a taste of the victory lap just a moment ago with a 2 flat in round number 4. She talked about Hall of Famers being her heroes, Joe Beaver, Fred Whitfield. They're cheering Cheyenne Guillory on to Kingston, Oklahoma. Originally a Louisiana cowgirl. Hawk, the horse that she rides, the 8-year-old Amazing Gildan. But round number 5 is not going to treat her as well. And another cowgirl that was setting beautiful in the average is going to take a no time. She's still number 7 in the average at 11-4 on forehead.
A lot can happen before it's all done. 5 more rounds tomorrow. All right. Where's Team and Guesser here this afternoon, huh? All right. Spearfish, South Dakota. A lady that goes to Tarleton State University, a great horse, Rolo. She won Greeley. Oh, yeah. That's all it took. Yellow's in the house as we do so. How about a 2.1? Yeah, moves her to number 1 in the go round.
Right now, she has her hands on a Montana Silversmith, with one cowgirl left to go. Joey Williams from Bullberg, Montana. She was a 2-1 in the last round of competition. Here's a lady that is alive in that average. Here we are. Oh, hey, it's Let It Lay, Make It Pay, but no 1.9, but a broken barrier. Plus 10, but she's still alive in that average at a total of a 30.6 on 5 head. There are only 5 ladies that have all 5 caught here this afternoon. But there's some excited folks here, because you take a look at that go-around win here in round number 5 of competition, brought to you by Wrangler. Let's bring on the banner of Teton Ridge. It's time for the Teton Ridge victory lap. Cactus ropes, and take a look. The folks are behind us in the yellow. Show off back number 9. Hashtag Team Ricky.
Oh, they are ready. Ricky and Gasser makes that loop. Come on, folks, play that young lady on first time. Right here, what a year she had making it happen. She comes here with a 2.1 in round 5. To help her earn more than $5,000 here this afternoon in the go-around. And Ricky, she has the entire cheering section with her here today for Team Yellow. As we do it, well, folks, again, we'll call upon Ms. Jimmy Monroe, the president of WPRA, Tom Glauser, CEO of the PRCA, to join together. The presentation, a Justin certificate, a Montana Silversmith gold buckle, and a memory forever. And of course, to top it off, Our Lady, Jordan Hollabaugh, right here to get a word with an excited lady from South Dakota.
It's about time that Ricky's over here talking to me. She finally let her hair down a little bit. So you got $5,000 in your pocket. What's that feel like?
I mean, it's great just to come here and just get to rope, but having a buckle around win is awesome.
Well, we got the in-guesser crowd over there. They're cheering. Yeah, it's really fun. So tell me a little bit about your dad's back here, your fiance. You guys have been working through this, battling through it. What's it like to take home this 5th go-round win?
It's a blessing. I mean, just get it back in the box and have my old man with me here, and he's been consistent all 5 rounds. It was a little shaky there for a little while, but to end on a good note is huge.
Well, the in-guessers are out on Las Vegas. Watch out. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, 4 ladies that we're going to bring back down here to the arena floor. You talk about go-arounds. Round number 1, Taylor Munsell with a 2.3.
The lady who backed them up. Rounds 2 and 3 go to Samantha Fulton, a 2 flat and a 2.1.
And in round number 4 of competition, Cheyenne Guillory, Kingston, Oklahoma, with a 2 flats.
And round number 5, you just watched her, a 2.1 from South Dakota's Ricky Ingesser.
That is round number 5 of competition is now in the books, and day number 1 of the Wrangler National Finals of Breakaway Roping. We watched some superstars stand out. We've seen some changes, some ladder movement up and down here today.
Money changed hands. How about the 4 ladies right here who represent our 5 buckle winners? Ladies and gentlemen, what a roping, what an afternoon. Have you enjoyed the first rounds of the Wrangler National Finals? Breakaway Roping presented by Teton Ridge.
Well, it